It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs in this critical Game 4 of the opening round here on 2K Sports. Along with the Jet and the Diesel, Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Denver Nuggets at Pepsi Center. For the Nuggets, a withering loss in Game 3, they'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And here we are, folks, elimination game tonight. For one team, the struggle is real. Shaq, what would you say to them? Really playing for pride at this point?
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow, Ernie.
Sure there is.
There is no tomorrow. You got to give everything you got today. Even if you lose, you're building towards next year. Right?
There really isn't going to be a tomorrow?
Well, basketball team. Not little.
Oh, okay.
You didn't see that movie, Ernie?
Which one? The day after tomorrow?
No, where the guy said there is no tomorrow.
Yeah. That was just a movie.
Well,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Continues with a refreshing surge. The Mavericks have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Nuggets? Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
The Pepsi Center, and this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And look at the Nuggets. They're facing elimination, and the fans in this building know that this could be their last game of the year without a tremendous effort.
Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Things are looking bleak right now. There's no doubt about that. But the home fans are behind them. They've just got to focus on winning this game and then take it from there.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Smith Jr. and Kerr paired at the 1 and the 2. Nowitzki is out there with Howard. Now here's Millsap. Harris outside. Millsap a screen on Kerr. Here's Harris. A shot, no good. Great D that time from Howard.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
And he gets it to go.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
Now here's Chandler. From 12 feet out. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Back to Smith. And the pass to Howard. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, the defense collapsing, throwing him off balance on his way to the cup.
Stolen away. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Nowitzki. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, sprinting end to end, but under control. That's the key.
No, exactly right, Greg. You can't go too fast. He pulled that off in brilliant fashion.
And again, Denver, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Nowitzki's got 5 points so far.
Boy, the offense is really clicking. 4 for 5 from the field to start. Nice.
Here's Millsap. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, it's really incredible when you think about the evolution of Millsap's game. This is a guy who was a second rounder that's turned himself into a perennial all-star.
Well, free throw's good for Millsap. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him if his guys still believe they could come back in this series. He told me, absolutely. No the whole way. Had our backs against the wall before. Our goal is to just come into this game relaxed and confident and see where the chips fall. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now Curry. Following the miss by Gary Harris from deep. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Nelson outside. Millsap kicks to Chandler. Jokic a screen. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets with another miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And he slams it one-handed.
Man, hard to believe. Already they're staring at a double-digit lead, and we've just gotten started.
Boy, they have come out strong. They've controlled the pace, asserted their will. Wow.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard. Probably their weakest area in that game.
Got absolutely trounced on the glass. A lack of passion for an important aspect of the game.
Now, here is Nelson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Jokic passes to Harris. Curry with the steal. To the middle. Here's Smith. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Smith against Nelson. Jokic sets the screen for Nelson. 4 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Dallas. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
Oh, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Chandler a screen off the pick. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
So many ways for Millsap to score. I mean, off screens, catch and shoot, ISO, crashing the glass. This guy can do it all.
And so here is Dallas. Outside for Curry. Dallas moving the ball around. Nowitzki for 3. Offensive rebound. Howard. And the layup falls. Howard's got his first bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Nelson dishes to Millsap. Millsap a screen. Chandler kicks to Harris. Back to Chandler. And stolen by Howard. Smith with it. He's picked up by Millsap. The feed now to Nowitzki. Outside for Curry. 5 to shoot. Hangs Moves in the air. He takes it up and lays it in. 12 points for him.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Jokic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Nuggets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Smith with it. Kicks it to Howard. And it's good for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Harris outside. Nelson with a screen on Kerr. Here's Chandler. Here's Jokic. Nelson, no one around him. And he gets the firmly spin, and that one drops.
Boy, the assist just put on time and on target. Easy shot opportunity.
Now, here is Smith. Floats one, and he lays it up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Dennis Kanter's checked in for Jokic. Trey Lyles comes in for Wilson Chandler. Will Barton, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Jamal Murray in for Nelson. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the miss by Paul Millsap. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Barton outside. Back to Murray. There's a good screen. Millsap a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Again, Millsap missing.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
Got that one up quick. 18 points for him.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Denver keeps it going. A new 24-second shot clock.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Took him no time at all on that one. 20 points for him.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Again, Millsap missing.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Wells' shot is good.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Right wing. Floats one up, and that's 2 points on the layup.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Barton kicks to Millsap. Trying to get back on track. Another miss. The drop continues. Now just 1 for 9 from the floor. Here's Wells. And another basket for Dallas.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
But it's not easy building a lead like this on the road, Greg, but they have been lights out throughout this game. But I'll tell you, if he keeps missing shots, it's going to be a tough night to try to trim this lead.
Noel, a screen on Millsap. Up off the screen, knocks loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
Now, here's Cantor. Outside for Millsap. From the arc. Again, Millsap missing.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Perea, the pass to Noel. It's good. Great play set up by Perea.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Murray kicks to Millsap. Passes to Lyles. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. He gets that one. 6 points for Paul Millsap.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
It's been all Mavericks. Here's Perea. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Hands it from downtown.
Oh, play a game of deep ball. I like it. Perea improved his range over these years.
29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Cantor sets the pick for Barton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting Denver, Will Barton.
That free throw good from Barton. Willie Reed, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. And Dallas with a change here too. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Barnes. All free throws good from Barton. 24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Shot from 16. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Reed, a screen on Berea. There's a screen by Cantor. The kick out to Barton. Shoots over Wells. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Dallas. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, very vocal leader certainly.
Players do the policing. Coach sets a stick.
Don't you need a player like this of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork? Had that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room because Chandler has got that covered.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
You love that they're making the offense work, right? Making every single thing they try to do hard.
We've got Reed. Will Barton is out there with Murray. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Millsap in at the 3. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-handed.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Murray kicks to Barton. Millsap sets the pick for Barton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his second trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from Barton. That one is no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Ouch. Ouch, that's a wasted possession. Got to shake it off and forget it happened, guys.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Chandler's checked in. Barton kicks to Chandler. Canner, high post. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. Puts it up from 17. And another miss by Denver.
Well, the defense paying no attention at all to him, and all he can do is throw up a brick. Ouch.
It's good. He has 30.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
He dishes it to Barton. Chandler is screen. Barton passes to Canner. Over in the corner, Chandler. Good on the three-point shot. Chandler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Count it, good.
Now, this guy's trying to close this game out in style. He's not going to stop attacking until he's sure this win is in the books.
Barton dishes to Chandler. And Chandler sends it back.
Now, this is a guy who's always been able to get off the floor quickly, and Chandler gets all of that shot attempt right there.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Wells. Another 3 for Dallas.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. There's a screen by Canner. Reed a screen on Barea. Barton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Chandler, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Chandler with the defensive effort.
Boy, the defense gets into his head and alters his release when he really doesn't have to.
To the paint. Here's Cantor. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Cantor's got his first points of the game.
You must crowd Cantor when he is in the mid-range. He is a knockdown shooter.
Back to Barea. To the left wing. Takes the 3. Rebound by Murray. Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Cantor. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Barea with it. Now Chandler defending. There's a screen by Noel. Good on the bucket. He's got 34. Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. There's a screen by Cantor. Cantor sets the pick for Barton. Wells with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Barea with the ball. All sorts of time. And that's off the glass and in.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Barton outside. Pass to Murray. They set the pick. Feeds to Chandler. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. The Mavericks pull it in.
Boy, that's a tough miss. Does well to get himself open and then botches it up.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how aggressive they have been in this half.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Enes Kanter. Harris comes in for Will Park, and Nelson is subbed in for Murray. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Chandler. Nowitzki comes in for Noel. Curry's checked in for Wells. And Smith subbed in for J.J. Barea. Outside Curry. They set the pick. Chandler with the steal. Fires from 14, and Denver again with the bucket.
Now really found his stroke here in the second quarter after missing everything in the first.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
Nelson kicks to Harris. Denver passing it around. Chandler outside. Shot clock at 6. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
And that one is good. He has 40.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
Nelson, the pass to Reed. Reed a screen. Harris against Curry. Back to Chandler. Jokic high post. Harris drives in. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
Curry against Harris. He kicks it to Reed. There's the dish to Nelson. The pass to Jokic. Chandler outside. That doesn't go either for Chandler.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Howard with the second chance points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nelson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Nelson kicks to Jokic. Jokic a screen. Shot to stop the run. They get a hand on it. Out to Nelson. He feeds it to Harris. Dishes it to Nelson. Pass to Chandler. For the 3. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
So it's the Mavericks now. Nowitzki outside. Curry on the wing. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Boy, too much of a cushion given to him on that jump shot. That's a big-time no-no.
Bobbed up there for Howard. Reed with the steal. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Harris missing again.
They're not going to get away with many mistakes like that on the defensive end. You got to get out on him right there.
For Dallas, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early. The first one falls. A different look for Denver. Lyle comes in for Willie Reed, and Paul Millsap is subbed in for Wilson Chandler. And then for Dallas, Measury, he's checked in for Howard. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Nelson kicks to Harris. Pass to Lyles. Jokic on top, releases. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Well, this guy's a rock. You know, this is a player that you can count on to produce under any circumstance.
There's a screen. The feed now to Barnes. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Barnes has got his first points of the night. Denver's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Nelson against Smith. Jokic with the screen on Smith. Upside Harris. Millsap a screen. This one for three. Harris missing again. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. 56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Smith outside. Pulls up, high post. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. He's got 44.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Harris kicks to Jokic. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Isles no good. Dallas has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. For three, Harris. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Nelson's got 4 assists in the game. Here's the floater. No good on that last second attempt there. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, scoring has not been an issue. How are you getting those looks that you want?
I appreciate it, DA. You know, my teammates have done a great job of finding me whenever I get a gap in space. You know, I know as long as I keep moving, I keep hustling, you know, they'll set me up in a position to score. And, you know, fortunately, I've been able to get a few to fall in my way the first half.
Well, it's been more than luck. You've done a great job. See you in the second half. Kevin?
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. We welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. And the Mavericks with possession here. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Dallas, Smith Jr. and Curry paired with the 1 and the 2. Howard is out there with Nowitzki. Here's Harris, and again it's Denver. And here's Smith. And Curry has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Out to Smith. The 3. Good on the triple. Smith's got 5 now.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Harris kicks to Jokic. Here's Millsap. Chandler. Great positioning on the putback. 12 points for him.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? The teardrop falls in.
Well, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
Nelson kicks to Harris. Nelson outside. Jokic a screen. Feeds it to Harris. Millsap sets the pick for Harris. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't go. Dallas has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yeah, they're shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Nelson against Smith. Millsap a screen. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Nelson. The shot by Chandler, wide open. No good with the triple. Dallas shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jokic, no good.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
Well, they're certainly connecting on a lot of shots in the second half, generating high percentage looks and really cashing in.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. Baseline jumper. Here's Howard. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Howard's got 8.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Chandler with the steal. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
Kicks it to Nowitzki. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Nice shot by Smith.
Nowitzki just so unselfish. When he sees a teammate wide open, doesn't take long to zip that pass right in the pocket.
Nelson kicks to Jokic. Now Harris. He's got 7. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Paul Millsap picks one up. For Dallas, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And the Nuggets with some changes. Cantor checked in for Chandler. Martin comes in for Harris. And Murray subbed in for Jameer Nelson. And then for Dallas, Tyson Chandler is checked in for Nowitzki. Wells comes in for Curry. And Barea subbed in for Smith. Martin drives in. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Nothing they're doing on the defensive end is working. They've got to figure something out, and fast.
No problems knocking that one down. 14 points for Shammy Wells.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
For 3, Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Howard. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
You gotta feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
Barton outside. They set the pick. He dishes it to Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Barea with it. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. And there's Wells. That's good on the assist by Barea. Barea's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Denver's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Jokic. No good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now here's Barton. Defense is right there. Tanner, high post. Chandler on him. 6 to shoot. Barton with it. Now Chandler defending. Barton, no luck. Dallas has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Here's Howard. Goes up again, and it's good on the layup. Howard's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, and even with defenders looming, Howard has the edge there inside.
Right side Millsap. That one a little long. From down in the low post, it goes.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I tell you, you've got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
There's a screen by Cantor. Murray kicks to Cantor. Barton outside. Barton missing again.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
To the left wing. The pass to Howard. And good that time.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency.
Here's Berea. We've got Paul Millsap. Gary Harris is out there with Will Barton. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
Ripped away. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And we talk about this a lot. Turnovers leading to transition points.
Right, they're making it easy for the opposition. You can't afford to cough the ball up like that.
Now, here's Kanter. Back to Millsap. Harris outside. Outside for Millsap. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Here's the screen. To the paint. And Chandler throws it down.
Well, huge wingspan, even for that center position. Chandler can throw it down from really anywhere within a few feet of the rim.
Millsap left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Exactly the shot they were looking for on that possession. The easy one down low.
Outside for Curry. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Barton kicks to Harris. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Lays it up and banks it in.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end. Not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Top of the key. Millsap misses.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
And Curry has it in the corner. Another 3 for Dallas.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Right. If you want to get back in the game, you simply can't afford to let long-range shooters get comfortable.
And here's Harris from the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Dallas has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Harris dishes to Barton. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
There's the screen. Dallas needs to get off a shot. On its way from Curry for 2, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Big group substitution here for Denver. Willie Reed, he's checked in for Jokic. Ayo comes in for Enes Kanter. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Gary Harris. And Dallas with a change here too. Wells, he's checked in for Curry. Nelson, the pass to Murray. Reed a screen. Murray kicks to Reed. Over to the left wing. Here's Nelson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Chandler's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Chandler a screen. Over in the corner, Mejri. Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second push. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Will Barton. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
Shot to end this cold run. Wells in the corner. Puts up a 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
I'll tell you, when you're the visiting team, it can be hard to maintain focus, but not tonight.
No, I think that they've been locked in during this game. They didn't let the opposing crowd get to them at all. This has been pure domination.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
Well, he just works so diligently inside, and the numbers back that up.
36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. With some art, it's deflected. And now the Nuggets, last break, here's Beasley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The free throw drops in for Beasley. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th. Excellent D there from Beasley. Nelson against Barea. The steal. Unloads. It falls.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Well, that basket must have looked as big as a rain barrel tonight. How did you keep that offensive flow going all game?
Honestly, DA, I don't know how all those shots went in. I mean, my teammates, they just kept looking out for me every trip down the floor, and, I just didn't want to let them down, so I just kept shooting. If it weren't for them, I definitely would not have scored as much as I did. So, I love playing with these guys.
Well, I'm sure the feeling's mutual. Congrats on the win. Guys?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldrich, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.